MPD declares war on jacket giving. Leroy Clark pushes for birth DNA testing law. Admits shocking claims that an entertainer and a sportsman last year found out that they are not the biological fathers of the children they had been raising. A Jamaican lawmaker has vowed not to relent on his pledge to make DNA testing mandatory at birth to determine paternity. There are a lot of women against this, and of course a lot of women are saying, yeah man, this is the right thing to do. But for those who are against this, you know, to others it says a lot about you.
A mother who tricked a man based on the certain scenario or the reports, giving him 6 jackets. What penalty do you think this lady should face? Should it be treated as fraud?
Straight to jail.
And who take care of the kids? But who take care of the kids? Common sense, make it make sense. Gentlemen, what a steaming conversation. Me with the family.
Here's the boss.
We'll kick it off with Jackson.
I go and drink my cereal. Yes, sir.
So Jackson, you requested. Jackson, you requested I have to ask you. Because you said the woman them forget charge.
Yeah.
How long do you think them for stay in prison?
How long?
Or what should be the charge?
You know, again, I'm not a criminal lawyer, nor you know,
we just tap into your personal opinion, because you said the lawyer never.
When I said,
remember, the lawyer never pay you if you say it, you know, and you said
facts. But you know what? When I said jail earlier, I wasn't. You know, I said immediately that I was joking, right? I just said that there should be a penalty. Okay, so the penalty, I don't think jail time would be appropriate, but there should be a penalty. So it could be like no, it's not changing opinion. I immediately said that I was joking after I said that. But it could be like a ticket or, you know, a fine or something.
So you tell me, say the man find out saying a fame youth. That means him not support the child and the woman still get a fine. You don't think that is already the fine?
Yeah, but he's not supposed to be supporting that child in the first place. Like if there was mandatory DNA, as we suggested, then that wouldn't happen in the first place. That's so, you know, my suggestion would have actually solved that problem.
Okay. But you wait up. Who pay for the mandatory testing?
You know, right now, I look rich and clean, I represent 4BD. I mean, a private sector.
Don't make out the thing.
You understand? So, 4BD rich. So them some must look rich, finance some look rich.
Yeah.
Anyway, so who will pay for the money? I think there, as I said before, there's a lot of different money that is unaccounted for. And if we're taking tax from the people, we have to make sure so we have accountability. And I do think if we have accountability, we'll have that means. No, the means that they're using to do DNA testing in Jamaica is a bit different from overseas. You know what I mean? They can take up some of the practice, like the swab and so forth, that they use overseas, kind of implement these that will be much cheaper. What DNA also does, it helps government to have registration for a lot of kids who are not, you know, in this day and age, we still have kids don't have their birth certificate. They don't even know the date they were born, not going to school, and any one of these things. So it's important that we have some form of proper statistic. And in this case, imagine if some of these kids are not registered and we still have 68%.
No, but Mr. Witter, we're not laughing about the thing, you know. Everything we just say, I agree with you with, but you're still not telling me who for pay for it.
Yeah, it's the government. They have accountability. Yeah, because a lot of taxes are not accounted for. So once they are accounted for some of the money that they're collecting, as I said, both as we lose so much billion Jamaican, he can't find and it's not accounted for. And there are so many other different cases. So yeah, the government can come up with ways and means to do. So as I said, it doesn't have to be that $300 or $200 US. The swabbing is cheaper. Get the equipment to do it, and it can be done.
One more question, Mr. Uta. You went to high school in Jamaica?
Yes.
When you pay a school fee, what the school do?
For me, the school didn't kick me out.
No, not for you. 'Cause we see you looking swaggerific and all of these things. But for an average student out there who they don't pay the school fee, what the school do? The school still make them do the exam and continue throughout the school year? Based on
There's
your
some
knowledge.
there's some programs in schools that look out for less fortunate.
So what about those kids? What about those kids who not that privileged?
But that's the thing. If we make sure that we keep person responsible for their actions, then we'll be able to the government could penalize and make sure that more persons represent the fathers, the mothers, and all of these persons who make up the family represent the right way because we have data, we have information to follow up and penalize. So once that is done, it will help that situation.
Fair enough. I respect your opinion. Doesn't say I agree with it though, but I respect your opinion. Jackson,
Hmm.
you said woman if you get penalized.
You still upon that, brother.
Yes. No, I'm just go back. I'm just forward back to what you said before.
Yeah.
So question. How about the man them where now contribute to them responsibility?
They are being penalized.
Yeah, they take them to court.
Yeah. That's what what them call it? Child tax or child.
What's the US term for it?
Yeah. It's not alimony. What do you call it? Comment in the comment section what they call it. But it's basically the mother take it to court and child support. Thank you.
Child support. Yes.
Somebody just
And
comment.
that's accountability. Yes.
Yeah.
Child support. But like people find that people are comment.
Gentlemen, I appreciate the fact that we know the right words for when the woman need for the DNA test. But in a fumble when the man's supposed to take up them responsibility.
No, man,
No.
there is no fumble. We're saying that the man should be penalized, which they are being penalized via child support. A lot of these men in the case that we're talking about, obviously the child is the ultimate victim in this, but a lot of these men are also victims as well because
child support.
they're not aware that they have a child out there, and some of them, still the panic gelding truck, not knowing that they actually have a child out there.
So you're saying, Jackson, that it's good when they get a 10 life and at least they come out by truck. That's your son.
At the end of the day, it's a serious matter.
Hold on for a second, gentlemen.
It is a serious matter. I don't want
No,
to.
this is a serious. No, hold on, gentlemen. This is a serious matter. We're talking about people's life and kids at this moment. Just remember the word. Just remember the word. Kids. The biggest man was once a baby.
Absolutely.
Right? And just remember the word. Mama. Now, when a woman gives birth, a woman can go through complications during pregnancy.
Yes.
A woman can die through pregnancy. Meanwhile, the woman that give birth or die through pregnancy, the man up on the corner say so.
So Q, if she's giving birth and she could
hold on, Mr. Uta. Hold on. No, just hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying, sir. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish. Can I finish what I'm saying?
I'm gonna allow you. I'm gonna interject before I forget.
Can I finish? No.
I will let you. Just let me say what I'm saying. If she's giving birth and she could have passed off, that means she could have died in her child's birth. Shouldn't that let her come back to reality and know that to do the right thing and not to do the wrong thing? I'm just saying. You almost died. Speak the truth.
I respect your opinion, sir. But as I was saying, we're talking about mama, 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 mama. All of us have a mama. Regardless if the mama good or bad. Regardless if the mama make right decisions or bad decisions. Still your mother.
Just
No.
like the father. Just like the father.
You
Just
say you're
like the
going
Bible.
long. You say you're going
There's
long.
some fathers
You say
don't
you're going
inherit.
long to finish. You say you're going long to finish,
Go
sir.
ahead. Go ahead. My apologies, sir.
Yes. So we're talking about mama, 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 mama. You have some mama out there by the strictly Kommon parish. We're not, listen, at this point in time, we're not talking about the mother them who wrongly accuse people. We're talking about mothers. We're talking about mothers.
Okay.
For this moment, may I salute to the mother them. But out there are struggle. Right? Common sense is not about bashing you. Because we know you're out there and we know you're probably listening to this podcast at this given moment. But I talk about mama where porridge in the morning, porridge in the evening, porridge at supper and dinner time. Because the youth must eat and the youth must go to school. Regardless if the father have money, yes or no. Yes, mothers, we're talking about you. We take this moment, or me personally take this moment to salute you. Right? Because we know you're out there. Regardless of what, we stay on computer. We see what the owners and know, so you're out there. We take this moment to salute you. Right? Because you deserve everything. Now, for the youth, them out there where you don't know who your father be. You know who you'll be, right? And you see where your mother go through. Right? You don't pick your mother, you don't pick your father. But what you can pick is what you decide to do with your life. Right? Now you have trade school, find one. If you can't afford college, if you can't afford university. Keep your head up. Common sense, I said, keep your head up. Don't stop. Don't give up. We are depend on you. For the father them out there, where get around youth. There's nothing we from Common Sense can say to you. We are gonna make it right. But for the man them out there, where they're on the corner, where brag say get 6 or 7 youth. We just take this moment to say, yo, man for be man and live up to them responsibilities. Gentlemen, you agree with me?
Yeah, man. Of course, I agree with you. Everybody should live up to their responsibility.
Mr. Jackson, what you say?
Yeah, man, definitely everybody feel live up to their responsibility. But
So, go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
we definitely want to, just we stay on topic with we're talking about the mandatory DNA test portion of it. So, obviously we want everybody to, stand up and take care of their responsibilities, but we don't want you taking care of responsibilities that are not necessarily, we don't want you taking care of responsibilities that are not yours, but we want you to know the situation that you're in. So if you're taking care of a child and the child is basically, it's like a stepchild situation, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. A lot of kids grow up with stepfather and the stepfather treat them better than them father, or the stepfather is more of a father to them than the actual father, right? So nothing wrong with that. But at least they know. Right? So that is where we're talking about. And for the man them when most of them have a youth, no, that's a whole different story. They know they have the responsibility and not taking care of it. So that's different.
I'm glad you said that, Jackson. So this question go to you. There's a lot of community in Jamaica that have water. There's a lot of school out there who have water issues. All different kind of issues. Do you think Jamaican government ready to do a mandatory DNA test? You think they can afford it?
I mean, it would be a small drop in the bucket compared to what it costs to fix the issues that you're describing.
But no, the question is, do you think they can afford it?
Yeah, of course they can. Because if you really think about what is included in that healthcare package that a mother would benefit from when they go to hospital to have a child, adding a test that costs an extra $20,000 Jamaican or $30,000 Jamaican is really just a drop in the bucket. Because we're talking about, people having cesarean and having a surgeon on call, and the doctor they're delivering the baby, all of the towels, all of the medical equipment, all of that stuff that is already being paid for. So I don't think that small, of course it adds up, but I don't think that that's something that's going to strain the government pocket.
So basically, as the Jamaican government have money.
A different topic that. That's a different topic.
So what's up?
Sir.
Listen,
Yes,
we can't get an easy question, But I'm just gonna make you have the floor right now. So the youth them are out there, right? Where me have to ask you if you're a mint. But the youth them out there where them probably not go through the topic what we depend, but them I go through the topic where them pass them father upon a daily basis. I drink rum, bonus spliff. And the youth I know say, yo, that less than him lunch money. And still man I tell him mother say, nah, we're working on the money. Why that say to a youth like that?
All right, so I'm going to talk in context. Once the DNA is done, and because this is what we're saying, mandatory DNA for me. That's what I'm saying. Need to be done. You see, when that DNA is done, and the government find out or their proof shown that you're not being a father, you won't have that freedom to spend that money and smoke and drink your life away. For the youth who is currently in that situation, this is why we are pushing for these things and database to be acknowledged and people have repercussions for their actions. I'm going to say to you, however, as you mentioned, you don't choose your family, but how you decide to grow in life, that's all that matters. How you decide to take what is given to you and make it into something great, you know what I mean? So the strongest soldier get the hardest fight. So your circumstances doesn't mean that you're less fortunate and there's a pity party. It means that you have something to prove. And when you put in that work, that same father or mother, because we know mothers are out there doing the same, going to parties and not taking care of their kids. They have the grandmother or whoever taking care of the kids. That parent will now realize that I missed out a part and I need to fix this. As Jackson said, we all make mistakes, but it's what we do when we find out we have done that make us the person that we are. Yeah, man. So stay strong, focus on yourself. Again, having a skill in life is one of the best thing that you can do. Having a skill. You understand? Education is the key, but a skill will help you pick that lock.
There you have it. Common sense. Make it make sense. We have Witter giving his opinion on how to overcome that hurdle. And we have Jackson here giving his opinion. Now, bear in mind, this gentleman giving you their opinion. But if you have any counteraction to their opinion, these gentlemen just leave it open, you know.
We don't want a clash. In
It's
the words of
so
Cartel, we don't want a clash.
yeah,
Listen,
we're focusing on family
Yeah,
and money.
Family and
so
money. Yeah,
if
this
you're
year, no
watching
clash.
this, so if you're watching this and there's something that you would like to add that you think we should have mentioned, you
There's one thing I
drink.
can mention, since you mentioned that. You know, you ever hear the song, I want to say Ernest Smith, one of them old people that sing it. Your daddy, your brother is a brother about your brother. I don't know. You know that song? Eh? All right. So that is our next aspect of it that we didn't bring up. But you don't want to be in a situation where you're having relations with family members and you don't know because there was no DNA test done. So you have as I say, you have a one trade man or a one girl in the community where go around and breed up the people them, and the people them issue out a bag of jacket, and when those kids grow up,
Royal family.
So
when those kids
Jackson,
grow up, they grow up to be
That's what we are told after you started up the conversation about with this point.
wait up, because Jackson a question, family.
Yeah, man, ask a
Yeah.
question.
Jackson, based on the numbers you gave before, and I said before, I think in 2000, somewhere around here, we are 2.3.
Million.
No, we have 1.3.
Oh, you mean the birth rate? Yes.
Yes. So maybe that little man will run a help out another brother because maybe him cause the 1.3 instead of the 2.3. Sometimes we have them issues that we know. Little brother help out another brother. No? But cut a long story short and make it serious. Common sense, make it make sense. Jackson. So if a female not sure of who is the father, you think she should do abortion?
You can ask me the question there, brother.
No, she's not sure.
I mean, okay, you ask my opinion.
You're not sure.
My opinion is she should consult the father of the child. And
no, but she's not sure.
Well, she can have a conference call in.
Wait up.
Log in a Zoom.
Wait
Log in a Zoom. Hold on, man. Log in a Zoom. You add the two participants and I have a conversation.
A life and death situation. Jamaica, we are talking about, you know. Wait up.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe if a female is not sure who is the father, but a two-man she have right down, right? Do you believe she should do an abortion?
I don't support abortion.
So you believe, so what if she make the wrong choice? What if?
And this is why...
Hold on. What if mandatory testing doesn't go in effect, right? And she have to make a choice. She don't know which one of them are the father. She have the choice to give one of them the child or to do an abortion. If she should do what, let me ask you a different question. If she should do an abortion because she's not sure who is the father, you think that is correct?
As I said, I don't support abortion, but what a woman chooses to do with her body is her salvation. So if she sees that necessary for her, that's up to she. She's the one who's going to carry that child. But I don't support it.
So one more question. I know you don't like when me interrupt, but since you answered the part, then I now go into the part. So don't you think it's better, or would you think it's better for her to choose one? Because she don't want to do the abortion.
I'm about truth. So I think she should go ahead and be honest and get a test.
Oh, she don't know which one it is.
Be honest. That's what I'm saying. Be honest that she's not sure.
Okay,
She has to share with somebody else and she want to make sure that she provide the child with the right father. So she take responsibility for her action, and get that test done, and get the darkness into the light. And that's what we're promoting this year, 2025, bringing darkness into light. Taking responsibility for your action. 2025, that's what we're promoting.
Easier said than done. You think if a woman come to a man in Jamaica and tell him, say, she'd have been born with a man on the road, and she's not sure if him or the father. You think sometimes you think she can walk out of the house alive?
Well, should I forgot to him?
That's why I say Zoom call still, but I don't think I joke me. Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I know what
What's
that's
up?
serious thing.
I met the police. I'm aware of it. Our family member.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to approach it. As I said, the community grow a child. You know. If the community is aware, you know what I mean, and your community is your circle, so to speak. So we don't want to have the what ifs though. That's why we are saying
Mandatory.
all for
Can I
mandatory.
make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Listen to me, gentlemen. If you're a girl in a community, use condom. And you know you're mess with a woman. Nobody take advantage of the situation. Just put a risk.
If I the story that condom burst,
Eh?
if I the story that
Listen,
condom burst.
Mr. Witter, we are try create a solution
So
into a
that's why
problem.
I'm saying, if you are not married, don't have sex. Wait until you're married. And if you believe that your partner is cheating, request a test.
Common sense, answer and panda one day. Me not even go bother answer. Because Jamaica, listen, you know what? I leave Witter to the comment section.
If you're responsible enough to have sex, take responsibility for your action.
Witter. Whether it's morally correct or incorrect, kids be having sex. Don't you think they should be using condom?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want kids to have sex. I don't want them to use condom. Wait until you're married.
Let me ask you a question, Witter. We just have a few moments. We just have a few moments. We just have a few moments remaining. Witter, if I should go to you when you were going to high school and tell you to wait until you're married, would you have taken my advice?
I was a child of God then. I was a God-fearing person.
Why am I letting strike your boy?
Yo, I want to do sir. Move on.
Comment section. You hear Witter? I am not going to respond to him. Jackson, may I ask you the same question? We just have a few moments remaining.
Me could actually say that. Because I went to an all-boy school, so, a late bloomer,
Boy, that one is sticky. We're moving along.
Come on.
Common sense, make it make sense. Listen. Listen. I say to the gentleman out there, we can't stop him from being a gallus. If he's a gallus, he's a gallus. But be a little bit more responsible, no? Be a little bit more responsible. And we're ending off this segment by saying, common sense, make it make sense. If you're a gallus and you can't control yourself,
you can't put all of the blame on the man, it takes two.
Let me tell you something.
The woman can wear...
The other day, I stand up and the other day, I did in the town and I look. One man in the town. One single man in the town. I talk about all of the man in the town. One man in the town. 50 women pass him and look the 50 of them.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, these are all consensual adults. And they make a choice.
If you should write down the lyrics, then we're in give that woman there. Well, I know if you should write down the lyrics, then we're in give that woman there.
Can I be like
if Cartel get it up here, you sing it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, right, it takes two. So
Hold on.
you're saying the man them, and I'm saying also the woman needs to take responsibility. If you're having sex and they decide to not use condom, make sure the pan birth control.
You can catch it, yeah.
Common sense.
No, the man you can catch it, you know, so them thing need fuse condom.
When they were looking in the town, right? How much madman is versus how much madman?
I want to say the evening.
No.
I don't believe that.
No. Based on my observation, where I was at the time. No, well, I know. When ask me a question, is it fair enough for me? No, well, I know. Is it fair enough for me to answer the question when I ask me?
I don't know madman at Ochi. I'm
No,
being
well, I
madman,
know.
me
Is
know.
it fair enough to answer the question when I ask me?
Where's the madman moving?
Me I think say,
Nobody there.
no, hold on. A man mad because of me see a man of a sound mind. He coming out the town and see a woman mad.
Yeah.
And he say, nah, it's a woman. To them, him end up coming mad too. Careful their company. Use protection. Common sense, make it make sense.
Thank you for joining, folks. See you soon. Cheers.
Subscribe here, comment.
What is that on my nose?